Ever felt like scheduling a meeting shouldn't require a PhD in rocket science? You're juggling emails, trying to find a time that works for everyone, and suddenly, what should be a simple task turns into a logistical nightmare. I've been there. We've all been there. That's why today, we're tackling a question that plagues many HubSpot users. How do I connect to a HubSpot meeting? Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's understand why this is so important. HubSpot is a powerhouse for sales and marketing, and its meeting scheduling tool is designed to streamline your communication. Think of it as your personal assistant for booking appointments. No more endless email chains. No more double bookings. Just a smooth, efficient process that saves you time and energy. But like any powerful tool, it requires a little know-how. And that's where I come in. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about connecting to a HubSpot meeting, whether you're the one sending the invitation or the one accepting it. We'll cover the different scenarios, the common pitfalls, and the tips and tricks to make the whole process a breeze. First things first, let's talk about the two main ways you might encounter a HubSpot meeting link. You could be the one scheduling the meeting, in which case you'll be generating the link. Or you could be the invitee clicking on a link someone else sent you. We'll cover both sides of the coin. If you're scheduling the meeting, you'll typically start within your HubSpot account. Navigate to the Sales or Meetings section, depending on your HubSpot version. From there, you should find an option to create meeting or something similar. This will open up the scheduling interface. Here, you'll set the details of your meeting, the topic, the date and time options, the duration, and any other relevant information. Crucially, this is where you'll configure your meeting link. HubSpot usually generates a unique link for each meeting, which you can then share with your invitees. Now, pay close attention here. Sometimes you might have the option to personalize your meeting link. This can be a nice touch, making the link more memorable and professional. For example, instead of a random string of characters, you might be able to create a link like yourcompany.hubspot.com/yourname/meeting-topic. Check your HubSpot settings to see if this option is available. Once you've finalized the meeting details and generated the link, you can send it to your invitees. You can do this directly through HubSpot, or you can copy the link and paste it into your own email or calendar invitation. Just make sure you clearly communicate the purpose of the meeting and any other relevant information. Now, let's flip the script and talk about what happens when you're the one receiving a HubSpot meeting link. Someone has sent you an invitation, and you're ready to join the meeting. What do? The process is usually pretty straightforward. You should receive the meeting link in an email or calendar invitation. Simply click on the link, and it should open in your web browser. You might be asked to enter your name and email address, especially if it's the first time you're joining a HubSpot meeting. This helps the meeting organizer identify you. After that, you should be taken to the meeting waiting room or directly into the meeting itself, depending on how the organizer has set it up. In the waiting room, you might see a message indicating that the meeting will start soon. Just hang tight and the organizer will let you in. Now, let's talk about some common issues you might encounter and how to troubleshoot them. One common problem is having trouble accessing the meeting link. This could be due to a typo in the link, a browser compatibility issue, or even a network problem. If you're having trouble, first double-check that you've copied and pasted the link correctly. Even a single incorrect character can prevent you from accessing the meeting. Next, try opening the link in a different web browser. Sometimes, certain browsers might not be fully compatible with HubSpot's meeting platform. If you're still having trouble, try clearing your browser's cache and cookies. This can sometimes resolve compatibility issues. And finally, if all else fails, check your internet connection. A weak or unstable connection can prevent you from accessing online meetings. Another common issue is confusion about the meeting time. Make sure you pay close attention to the time zone specified in the meeting invitation. It's easy to misinterpret the time if you're in a different time zone than the organizer. HubSpot usually displays the meeting time in your local time zone, but it's always a good idea to double-check. Now, let's talk about some tips and tricks to make your HubSpot meeting experience even smoother. If you're the organizer, consider sending a reminder email to your invitees a few hours before the meeting. This can help reduce no-shows and ensure everyone is prepared. You can also use HubSpot's meeting scheduling tool to block off specific times in your calendar when you're not available for meetings. This prevents people from accidentally scheduling meetings when you're busy. If you're the invitee, try to join the meeting a few minutes early. This gives you time to test your audio and video settings and make sure everything is working properly. It also shows the organizer that you're punctual and respectful of their time. One last thing, HubSpot integrates with many other tools, like Google Calendar and Outlook. This can make scheduling and joining meetings even easier. Explore these integrations to see how they can streamline your workflow. So, to recap, connecting to a HubSpot meeting is usually a simple process. Whether you're sending the invitation or receiving it, the key is to pay attention to the details and troubleshoot any issues that arise. With a little practice, you'll be a HubSpot meeting pro in no time. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.